Hey guys, Steve here, the Faithful Runner, and Happy New Year. We are just a couple days away from the new year, which is awesome. It really is. It's like, that to me, that is always super exciting to enter into a new year. You just never know what the new year is going to bring. It's like, to me, it's like waking up every day. You just don't know what the day is going to bring. I mean, it could be bad, but it could be good, and it's exciting to wonder. So with a new year coming, there's a lot of people making resolutions and things like that. There are statistics that say that the majority of people, I'm not sure what the statistics are, but the majority of people don't stick to their New Year's resolutions. And I have a strong feeling that runners are a lot different than the average person because we're used to setting goals and sticking to them and achieving our goals. So setting a New Year's resolution as a runner just makes sense to me, and I do it every year. I set some sort of running related resolution that gives me something to keep me motivated and a goal to work towards. Now, I'm never going to ever stop running or lose the motivation to run. I don't want you to think that I need to be motivated to run, but there's days where you just aren't feeling the run. You just don't want to get up. You don't want to get out the door. Some days you just don't want to do it. I find by setting a New Year's resolution that keeps my motivation on my down days. That keeps me motivated to keep working towards a specific goal. And so I've come up with some New Year's resolution ideas for runners to use. Now, as I said before, these resolutions kind of cater to the runner. Someone who is already setting goals, accomplishing goals, has the drive to keep a resolution. I'm not saying that non-runners can't keep resolutions, because they can, and I've seen it happen many times. But this is the running segment of the channel, so this is catered to runners and kind of running related resolutions. Whether it's losing weight or staying consistent or signing up for your first race or signing up for a triathlon, it could be anything. I've come up with a few resolution ideas, so let's check them out. Now, with the holiday season, there's been a lot of hustle and bustle, a lot of busy. Most people's lives these days are busy. And with busy lives, trying to find the time to run sometimes is just difficult. To get out there and to get your run in, or to even want to after a long, hard day of work or whatever you've done during your busy day, to get out there and run, to throw on your running clothes and to get out there and run, sometimes is just not what you want to do. Sometimes it is exactly what you want to do. Sometimes it's exactly what you need. But you're going to find those days where running is, you're just not feeling it. So your first New Year's resolution idea is to try to stay more consistent, to schedule your running time. Try doing a 15 to 20 minute run or walk 4 to 5 times a week. Set your dates, stick to those dates, set your minutes, 15, 20, 25, half hour, whatever you want to do, but set those days and that time frame 4 to 5 times a week. If you want to go, Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, whatever you do, but you set those days and you set your time frame and you stick to that schedule, and do a running log, a running diary, and write down maybe, kind of what the weather was like or what happened out there. Like I do a video log sometimes where I video my runs, and that is a fun and interesting way to log your runs as well. But try to stay consistent. Try to stick to a schedule and make that your New Year's resolution. With the holidays comes good food and a little bit of overeating. In some cases, a lot of overeating. I enjoyed my holiday, but there was a lot of overeating. But get back on track. Use the New Year's resolution to diversify your diet, to start finding runner-friendly meals, runner-friendly recipes. Really pay attention to your nutrition. Really pay attention to what you're eating, what you're putting into your body. The reason this is a great resolution is for a lot of reasons. You'll start to lose weight if you're trying to do that. You can kill 2 resolutions in one, because by By watching your nutrition, you will definitely start to drop some pounds, especially as a runner. You're out there burning high calories. You will start to drop some pounds. You will start to gain energy. You will start to feel much better. And when you have that kind of energy, you find yourself wanting to run more. So by watching your diet is really going to help you in so many aspects of running. So making that a New Year's resolution is really awesome, to really pay attention to your nutrition. That is probably one I'm going to use. I'm really going to focus on nutrition. I'm really going to focus on eating right, eating runner-friendly, healthy, good for me food. I really try to do that, but then again, I fall off the nutritional wagon quite often. The only thing that keeps me on the nutritional wagon more times than not is my guilt. Making that a New Year's resolution is awesome, so give that a try. New Year's resolution number 3 is sign up for a big race. If you want to do a half marathon, I would recommend the half marathon. I would never recommend jumping right into 26.2 mile full. I haven't even done a full yet, and I've been running for quite a while. But that doesn't really mean anything. There's a lot of people who can jump right into a full marathon and do very well at it. But the half marathon is by far my favorite big race. 13.1 miles is an awesome distance. A very challenging distance, but not the overwhelming distance of 26.2 miles. So sign up for a big race. Do your first half, and I can tell you the half marathon is incredible. And to train for that and to work towards that goal and then to finally achieve that goal and to cross that finish line after pushing for 13.1 miles feels amazing. That is a New Year's resolution that you will never ever forget, and it's a very rewarding resolution because of the training and then all the way to the finish line and running the big race. And depends on where you run it. If you run it in a city, or if you run it out in the open, wherever you run this race really doesn't matter, because the emotions you're going to feel crossing that finish line is incredible. Set yourself up for a big race, whether it's the half or the full or even further. You won't regret that, and that keeps you busy, that keeps you motivated, that keeps you setting goals, training for this race. As you go through the months, you're still setting goals, and you're pushing distance that you've really never ran before. If you've never done the half or even come close to that distance, you're gaining distance that you've never ran before. It's just so rewarding, the whole process of training for it and then running the big race and being there with all the people. That is so rewarding, and a resolution that will always be in your memory, and a good resolution to try. Resolution number 4 is a good one, and if you run alone, I'm going to say this, and I'm going to say this because it's kind of how I do it, and I wouldn't say that it's for everybody. I run alone all the time. I much enjoy running alone. Now, don't get me wrong, I do enjoy running with people, and to get together with some friends and run and have conversation is fantastic, and I do love that. But I also love to get out there on my own and run, because it gives me time to think, time to sort things out, time to pray, and I love that alone time. I really do. But if you're running alone and it's getting tedious and boring, find someone to run with, because that is a very great way to stay motivated and to feel kind of obligated to get out the door if you have someone waiting for you. So finding a running partner is a great resolution. If you're having trouble getting out the door, lack of motivation because you're bored and you're tired of running alone, make it your New Year's resolution this year to find someone in your community that loves to run, that you can run with. A lot of good things can happen out of that. They can push you to run faster, to run further, or you could do the same for them. If they're an advanced runner, they can really help you in your running journey, or vice versa. So running with a friend and helping one another is a great New Year's resolution. I know running with some of my run buddies off and on really boosts my motivation to run, and I see where their running journey is going, and that is very, very inspiring. So for this year's New Year's resolution, find a running partner. This fifth and last resolution idea is simple: give back. There are so many ways that you can do that, and a lot of times as runners, we're giving back and sometimes not even realizing it. When we sign up for that 5K or that 10K and we're paying for that race, a lot of times we're not realizing that we're donating to a charity. We think we're just paying and signing up and paying for a registration fee. Those registration fees are going to a good cause. Most likely and very often they're going to a good cause. So giving back in that sense is one way of doing it. But you can get, as a runner, you can give back in so many ways. You can help someone in their running journey, give advice and tips and things like that. Help people find out what kind of gear they need to run, what's good to run in the wintertime. I mean, you can give back so many ways being a runner, and a lot of times, like I said before, we're giving back without even realizing we're giving back. When we're out there running and people see us running, a lot of times that's their motivation to work on a healthy them, and that's really, really cool. I give back in the way of Charity Miles, and I think Charity Miles is a fantastic organization that every runner, cyclist, whatever you're doing, if you're walking, cycling, running, you should be using Charity Miles, because you're out there running, logging your miles through an app that is giving money to charity simply because you were out exercising. That's incredible. Use Charity Miles. Make that this year's New Year's resolution, is to give back in some way. Running gives so much to us as individuals in different ways, through weight loss and better health, physical fitness and energy. Running has given me so much from what I once was to where I am today, that to give back just makes sense. So make that your New Year's resolution this year. Give back. That could be a great New Year's resolution, whether you're a runner or not. Just to give back, just to give, just to help a charity or help someone is an awesome New Year's resolution, and I think that's one that everybody can use. Anyway, guys, I thank you so much for watching. I really, really hope that your New Year's is awesome. I hope that the year ahead, 2016, is going to be a great year for you. I hope it's an adventurous year. I hope it's a healthy year. I hope it's a year full of exercise and fitness and eating right and feeling good about yourself and just feeling good in general. So thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I hope you have a very happy New Year. I will see you in my next video.